I came in on Thursday and subpoena. Got hit with the subpoena Ducus Tecum.
Tell him we lit with it. Whole team nice, whole team fire on the mic. Tell him we lit.
My name is Damon and I run a full media company. We provide everything from DJ to photography. We do audio visual equipment, videography, lighting. We provide sound and the full setup for sporting events like wrestling and boxing and MMA. And today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about, I guess, one of the things that can happen when you run a company like mine. So I'm going to take you all the way back to 2019. We were hired from someone, let's just call him Billy.
My name's not Billy, it's Stan.
So Billy called me up and said, hey, we have this meeting that's going on and we want you to record the meeting. It's going to be taking place in a couple days. We negotiated price and said that we would be able to provide the video recording for his meeting. So we show up there and come to find out, I guess I'm going to talk about this and try not to say any privileged information or
anything that can get me in trouble.
Billy was in a heated battle with a management company. So he was in a heated battle with the management company and they were trying to have a mediation or arbitration or just a sit down. I'm not exactly sure exactly what it was, but we were supposed to record that. So we pulled out the shotgun mic, set up the camera, wide angle, didn't move, and we recorded this meeting. And after the meeting was over, I won't get into any of the details that happened because, like I said, he's in a heated battle, or I guess he still is in a heated battle, hence my video. But after the recording was finished, Billy said, get this footage to me as soon as possible. And then when I receive it, then you delete your copy. Okay, not a problem. So I got the footage over to him and then he reached out to me, said, I got the footage, delete it. Okay, no problem. Fast forward now, 2022, the beginning of February, I get an email from the management company's law firm. And the law firm said, you did this recording back in 2019 and do you have the footage? And I explained, we were told to delete the footage, so we don't have it. Is there a possibility that you didn't delete it? Well, anything's possible! But I'm pretty sure it's gone. Well, we need you to go through your archives and see if you have the footage. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Law Firm, I can do that. However, in 2019, we did hundreds of events and we have hundreds and hundreds of terabytes worth of footage that we would have to go through to verify that we do or do not have this. So we can do it, you just have to pay. Then that's when Mr. and Mrs. Law Firm decided to be holes and said, well, we were trying to be nice, but since you want, oh, I'm sorry, let me go back. That's not exactly what happened. And I also explained to them, Mr. and Mrs. Law Firm, we were hired to record a meeting from Billy. Billy's the one that hired us. And you're asking us to provide something that we provided to Billy. Billy's the hiring mechanism, not you. So if you want to get that footage, then you need to give Billy, or you need to tell Billy to give, you need to have Billy tell us it's okay for you to get this footage. That's when they became the holes that I mentioned earlier, where they were saying,
we were trying to be nice, but since you want to play hardball, then we'll just hit you with a subpoena.
And I'm like, hit me with the subpoena? How can you hit me with the subpoena when Billy hired me, you didn't? It was just for a meeting, not for whatever you're talking about, whether it's part of an ongoing suit, has nothing to do with us. So unfortunately, Billy hired us and you're wanting me to do all this work and you need to pay. So didn't hear from him for about a week, I guess. I came in on Thursday and subpoena. Got hit with a subpoena from the law firm of the management company. I'm going to try to go over this as best as possible without providing any specific information because I don't want to open myself up to any liability. So on the 17th of February, I received a subpoena, subpoena Ducis Tecum. Ducis Tecum, I don't know. I know it's Latin and I know it means bring with or to come with, something like that. So basically what they're saying is that I need to come to a deposition with certain documents or certain files. So I'm going to go over just the Schedule A. First, February 17th is when they gave me the subpoena. It's for March 1st. So let's just do our simple math here. 8 business days. I have 8 business days to first prepare. Like, hey, you know, I do run a business and I actually do have something scheduled on that day, so I can't do it. But we'll get to that part in a minute. In the subpoena, what it's saying is, first, if I fail to appear as specified, and that's number 1. Number 2, furnish the records in advance of the date and time provided above. 3, object to the subpoena. You may be in contempt of court. You are subpoenaed by attorney whose name appears on the subpoena, and unless excused from subpoena by attorney or the court, you shall respond to subpoena as directed. Now, here's where we get into the details of what they're asking for. There's 5 in total in Schedule A. Number 1, any and all email communication, correspondence, handwritten notes between you and any of your business entities, including but not limited to my company and Billy, in relation to the services provided on or in 2019. Number 2, any and all contracts for services entered between me and Billy in relation to services provided in 2019. Any and all invoices for services rendered between you, my company, and Billy in relation to services provided in 2019. Any and all video and or digital recordings in its original format with metadata, including but not limited to edited or unedited materials in relation to service provided in 2019. Any and all audio recordings in its original format, including but not limited to edited or unedited materials in relation to services provided in 2019. So, oh, and then because I guess I actually have to ask the lawyer this, because I am being subpoenaed, they have to pay me, and that's how much they're paying me.
I'm a rich bitch.
So I get paid $5 to go to a deposition for an undetermined amount of time. I'm going to get paid $5 to comb through thousands and thousands of hours of footage to confirm that I do not have, or that if I do have it, then provide it, and I get paid $5. I have a regular attorney that I have on retainer, and that attorney I use for, I guess, some of the bigger items, if you will. If someone is actually trying to sue me, or if I need to, protect myself in some way, then I have that attorney on retainer, and I'll use them for, like I said, some of the bigger things. But then I also have a company that, again, I'm trying not to say anything that's going to get me in trouble, especially because now we're talking about lawyers. But it's a company that you pay a monthly fee, and then they take care of small stuff. So I contacted the company that I pay a monthly fee to take care of the small stuff, and basically figured out that I need to fire them. So I'm going to do another video talking about this other law company. We don't even call it a law firm. It's like subscription model law, basically the best way to describe it. What I found working with them. So I'm going to talk about that in another video, because I talked to them and they basically told me that they can't do it. So then I contacted my attorney that I have on retainer, and he basically said a couple different things. We're going to get a protective order, and we're going to, if they want the footage that badly, then they can pay for it, or at least pay for me to look for it, because it's, again, thousands and thousands of hours worth of footage. We're also going to object to the time, the date of the deposition. So that's kind of the journey. This doesn't happen every day. This is actually the first time in over 15 years I've been subpoenaed. I've had other stuff happen. People file suit against us. We've had to file suit against other people, other companies. All kinds of crazy stuff happens, but this is the first time I've been subpoenaed, especially just because it was something that happened in 2019, and I don't even know if I have the footage. That's the crazy part. I don't know if I have this stuff or not, but in order for me to look through this and tell you definitively, because now I have court orders here, I can't do that definitively unless I go through everything. And you know, we just have a lot of footage. We do a lot of events. Let me find it here. We have a lot of events. Hard drive, hard drive, hard drive, hard drive. This is just 3 hard drives. This is 4 hard drives here. And in 2019, this would have been maybe 2 months worth of footage. Hard drive, hard drive, hard drive. Most events that we record are going to be over 100 gig, 150 to 200 gig. So this, we did that with an event, was that 3.5 events? So that's a weekend for us. So anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. I'm going to close the video right now. I appreciate everybody watching. I'm going to put this down here. That's what we got going on right now. I've been hit with a fun subpoena here, and we are going to respond to that. I'll keep you guys updated, so go ahead and check back or hit that bell. That way you get notified the next time I post a video. I will be posting videos like these very often. We do a lot of stuff here. I like to get my drone out a lot, so I'm doing a lot of videos showing you the different stuff that I'm doing with the drone, with our AV and sound setups. So we'll be doing that as well as our vlog here on a day in the life of a media company. So I appreciate you guys checking this out. If you want to give me a thumbs up or even a thumbs down, whatever, I just like to see some activity down there in my comments, and you know exactly what you guys are thinking. So feel free to bust those comments out as well. My name is Damon.
With it, whole team nice, whole team fire on the mic, tell them we lit with it, whole team nice.